Så välkomna till den här föreläsningen. Spännande. Välkomna. Johanna heter jag jobbar för SOR och är redaktör för tidningen Fysioterapeuter. Och nu så ska jag få lämna över ordet här till Mr. som är prestige från England och ska prata om minimalism. So welcome.
Thank you very much. And I was asked to talk about skin minimalism. Didn't realise I'd have a minimal audience, but anyway, you're the cream of the crop of aesthetics. So I'm going to talk to you about skin minimalism and what that concept means to me. I started this journey a long time ago as a skin cancer surgeon and also doing lots of skincare. And I don't know about you, but when I started that journey, I had people selling me products, and they were great products, and I've used lots of products, but they always started with a few products and then became larger and larger. Have you all had that experience? You've all been there. So I had to look at where do I go with this, and I started to look at new ways of looking at the skin and looking at what the skin does. So what I will talk to you today is some of the journey that I have gone through, and my conflict of interest is I'm a director of MDA Skin because we produce that particular range. So where do we go? So what is skin minimalism? Well, it's a combination of two words, skin and minimalist approach. But it has two things we need to think about. You need to think about ingredients, and I will talk to you about how we've looked at ingredients and things that we thought we knew and how it's all changed. And also how to make it easy, but without them spending too much money and too much time, because we're all busy. So those are the things you really want to do. So how you can be efficient and really get the best result for your money, both for your patient and for yourself as well. Because I don't know about you, but every year I used to look at my shelves, and there'd be one shelf that was full of product, and the use-by date was getting lower and lower. To then do special offers to get rid of them quickly. So you don't want to do that. You just want to be able to move your products through very quickly. And skincare is something that's been there before, isn't it? I mean, Amanda Barry, but Cleopatra used to bathe in donkey's milk. Right? Donkey's milk works. We didn't know why it works. Now we do know why it works. Lactic acid is in milk, and lactic acid is a glycolic acid. Well, so there we are, milk. So you don't need to have glycolic acid, just get donkey milk and rub it on your skin, it will work. But we do keep minimalist approach, and the Egyptians were very good. They used powders on the skin, they used creams on the skin, they used serum on the skin, they used honey, they used the natural chalk from Egypt as a powder. And yes, we have mineral makeup. Yes, we have serums. Yes, we have honey-based products. So nothing has changed. So where are we in terms of skincare in the minimalist approach? And I like this because you can see the top layer here. This is what we've always used. We've had creams, we've had serums, we've had powders. A couple of years ago, I changed this diagram. I used to have stem cells, but now stem cells have been superseded by exosomes. Everyone wants exosomes now. That's a whole 2-hour talk on exosomes, as to how it works and whether it works and which type of exosome you must have. The next big thing, but actually it's not so big, is this thing about microbiomes. Has everyone heard about microbiomes? Yeah? Everyone knows about microbiomes, but the microbiome, again, is quite a complex story. It's not just about the product you put on your skin. You have to consider what's called the holobiome. And the holobiome is you, is your body. It's how your body, what you eat, what you do, changes your microbiome, and how your microbiome will change your skin. Right? So the one advice I would give you, if you really want to improve your skin microbiome, get a dog. Get a dog. Having a dog, it improves your microbiome. They shed microbiomes into your house and it improves your microbiome. Interesting. Don't know to buy anything, but dogs are very good for your microbiomes. But that's not my talk, sorry. I get excited about dogs. I love greyhounds. Right, so that's the sort of background, but you must remember this microbiome thing is what's called a host reaction. And I'll come on to that. It's really important to understand what the host reaction is. So when we look at skin, and when you start to examine people's skin, you can look at that person and say, well, what do I want to look in skin? I want to look in terms of the skin texture, I want to look in terms of skin appearance, I want to look at contour. But can you measure it? Well, we can. If you're very clever and you've got the right kit, which we can measure the results of our process. So I can look at a patient having done some procedures and treatments and see how their skin has improved, how much contraction there's had in their skin, and I can actually look and say, how much, in terms of millimetres, how much the skin has contracted in a specific area. You need to have a quite expensive bit of kit. It costs you about £15,000 to buy that kit. But if you have that kit, you can measure it. We'll look at how we normally look at skin, and this is how we normally look at skin. Excuse the surprise, but this is my nurse, one of my nurses, who we treated with some of our products. You see, this is before and after. Can you see a difference? You can see a difference. There's a bit of a difference, but remember her face, because I'll bring her results up later. This is hard to see, because some people look at that and go, well, she looks a bit surprised, but we don't really know how effective the treatment has been. So everyone will stand up, and here I am standing up showing you before and after, and showing you some good results. But what you don't know is how effective is this treatment, and how effective is this against somebody else. And I will come on to that shortly, but keep that in mind. The other thing we need to think about when you're looking at products and issues is, this is a bit of research we did with someone. I won't give you names of products, but we had 3 products that we were interested in because it's been used in skincare. Most of you have probably used one, at least 2 of these products, sometime either on yourselves or on your patients. So we had one thing we called RC and U. It's probably easy to figure out what RC and U are, but it's RC and U. And on their own, they had specific activity. You can see R had activity of 4. This is just the arbitrary units I've put in. C has 2.5 and U has got 1. So you'd have thought that what you can do, and you'll probably hear people talking about our product has got all these different things in it. So we thought, well, if you put RC and U together, we should have quite a strong, potent product, wouldn't we? We would have a product that probably runs in this sort of range, a theoretical range, giving us a really strong 8-activity unit product. So we tried that. We put all 3 together, and it didn't. Right? So you can't just mix, because product A, B, and C all work to reduce pigmentation. If you put all 3 together, they won't produce pigmentation altogether. They may actually be weaker. It depends whether this product works on a pathway, whether it's blocking an enzyme, and whether by reducing that enzyme activity, you reduce the byproduct, which stops other enzymes from being stimulated. So you need to understand the full pathway. So what we found was, if we put them all together, they weren't very active. And then we started to separate out all the products and gradually added one product off another to see when it became really active. So if you are going to have 20 products in a range, in a product, 20 different ingredients in a product, you're going to have to start with one product, add the second ingredient, check out the activity, then add the third ingredient, then add the fourth ingredient. And if you look at most products, they've got about 30 ingredients. No one has ever done an experiment looking at each one individually and each one in a combination. It would take them 30 years to get a product ready up to the market with that many ingredients. So you need to be really careful what ingredients are in the product. Do they actually work as they say they do? So what we did was we took products, we dissected them out, took the active ingredient, and then started this process, gradually putting in minimal products to keep it active. That was our skin minimal approach for a product. So I'm going to look at one particular ingredient that most of you are